try and keep it in place. Like so. See that? I'm telling you, like, you know how when you do your makeup, you just be feeling yourself? Hey, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you know how I'm a Silky. Now, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so anytime I do new upload, you'll be the first person to know. Now, look at my face. I ain't gonna say nothing, because you're gonna see why we here. So let's get straight into this video. Pretty, so we are here to do this single layer of full face glam look, like single layer. We're not going to go in with one product all over the face, then go with another product all over the face, another product all over the face. We're going to go ahead and place everything on the face where it needs to be, and we're going to blend it out. So one single layer of makeup, honey. Yes, that's what we're here for. One single layer of makeup. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Period. I'm going to zoom you guys in as always. Full face, no eyeshadow, just a natural glam look. That's what we're going to do. Natural glam. So if you want to stay, you're more than welcome. It's free over here. Alright, you guys. So I went ahead and I went off camera and I did my brows. I went for the big brow today, baby, because I am not playing no games today, okay? Period. And remember, when you go and put in your foundations and things like that, the brows kind of shrink. So keep that in mind. So like I said, we're going to do a one application of all products that needs to be on the face. One shot, one time. Okay? Maybe except maybe the highlighter and, well, just the complexion, like the cream products basically, except a blush. Okay? So we're going to leave the blush out. First things first, we're going to go in with the Eclipse Mattifying Primer by Milk Makeup. You guys know this is the shit right now, period. And I did do a video on that, so I will link it right up here if I don't forget. And this is how the product looks, you guys. That's how the product looks. And I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my face, not just my T-zone. I like to put it everywhere. And me, I go in with a lot, period. This is what I do. I want my makeup to really last. I want it to be flawless, honey. Yep, I said I go in with a lot, and I do. And I'm going to blend outward. I want to get that middle part of my face first. The T-zone is more important. You can actually look at your face and see where your pores are more larger at. So I want you to go ahead and look at where the pores are larger at. Okay? Go where the pores look larger at first. And place the product there first. And then blend outward. Okay? For me, it's around my mouth. My pores are really large around there because I do shave there. Yes, I do shave right there. I don't want no peach fuzz. I don't like the peach fuzz. I don't like the peach fuzz on my lip, at least. The rest of my face, I'm okay with the peach fuzz. Okay, blend it out under the eye. Okay, get under the eye, baby. You want it to be smooth. And then pat it into the skin. Pat it into the skin. That's important. Okay, like that. So I know. I just know you're ready. Okay, so I did a video on the Milk new Milk concealers. Amazing. Go out and grab them, you guys. Love them. Okay, love them. Go out and grab them. So these are the products we're going to use today, and if those colors are not what I need them to be, I'll go ahead and grab other things too if need be. So let's go ahead and get into it. First thing first, I'm going to go with the Milk Flex foundation stick in the shade 10. I did grab 10. Alright, and this is how she looks, you guys, and it's a twist. Love this. I've never used a stick foundation before. I've used stick bronzers, but not a stick foundation. So that is about how much product you do get. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take that foundation stick first. Okay, we're going to put it here because it is the foundation, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take it and put it on the forehead. Just like that. And on the sides of the nose and around the lip. And right here at the temple and down. Right here at the temple and down. That's it. That's what we're going to use in foundation. That's what we're going to use. That's it. That's the foundation. That's it, honey. Now we're going to go in with these 3 concealers. I'll be like trying to see which one is. So I'm going to go on with this one here first. This is the shade 18W. And I'm going to put that shade here. And fan it out like that. Put that shade right here and fan her out like so. And down the bridge of my nose. And on my chin. I haven't even did back in yet. Okay. It's okay if those shades kind of overlap each other. That's okay. It's okay. Now I'm going to take that shade 13W, which is the lightest shade. I felt like in the last video, I felt like it was too light for me, but it worked. So I'm going to take that and just put it right there to give me a nice bright eye. And on the tip of my nose, and on right here, and a little bit on the chin, just like so. Now let's go on with the last shade. This last shade is 23W. This is the darker one. I feel like it's more of my skin tone. And I'm going to take that shade and I want to put it on the outer parts of that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that shade is. That is a beautiful shade. Like, I feel like my skin tone and my skin color and my skin type is so beautiful. I don't care. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing about my skin, baby. I am beautiful. Like, it's just that skin color for me. Like, that tone. You can also take this shade on the nose too. But watch this, y'all. So this is it. This is what we're going to do. This is the full one application makeup. All right, you guys. So just to chisel out the face a little bit, I'm going to go on my Born This Way concealer in the shade Sable. All right. So for this, I'm going to go on with my Real Technique brushes. And I'm going with smaller brushes because we don't want to move the product all over the face. We want to leave the product in the space that it's in, but blend it outward and inward and blow it out just a bit, but not too much. All right, so first brush I'm going to go on with is the Expert Face Brush. This is by Real Techniques again, like I did say. And I'm going to blend the foundation first. I want to work on that foundation first. You can just go in with a full coverage foundation. That way, you don't have to go back in and try to conceal anything. But right now, we're just going to work on that foundation at first and blend her out. That's why this brush is so good. It's not big. It won't mess with everything else. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my Charlotte Tilbury spray. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And I'm going to spray my face because I want to get, you know, I want my under eyes to be hydrated. So spray your face down. And now we're going to go ahead and blend out those highlighted areas, but the darker shade first, and you know, the next shade, the next shade. So let's go ahead and use this Real Techniques setting brush. It is perfect for this. And you just push it into the skin and push down. So you just work out everything. You just kind of work everything out like so. But yeah, you want to be nice. You want to be, you know, gentle under that eye. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and blend the forehead. And remember, if your brows get kind of funky, we can go back in and fix them. Period. Like, you don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it. And yes, it looks really, really light at the moment, but it's going to get better. So, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with another brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into this slanted brush right here, also by Real Techniques. And I'm going to blend out this contour shade. You see, I didn't even use a lot. You see how that little bit goes a long way? Alright, so take that brush and just tap it lightly under that eye. Same brush, okay? Let's go back into that smaller brush. Let's blend this chin out. Take your time and blend those colors. Take your time. Take your time. Now feather it into that foundation. You see that? You see the difference? How you, if you feather it into the foundation, you want to feather it into the foundation. There. Alright, now let's go ahead and blend out that middle of the forehead. My makeup always tend to get dry right in the middle of my face, so it's a little bit harder for me to blend. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this side, and again you want to start with that darker shade, blend down, tap tap tap, then go up into the lighter shade. Tap, tap, tap. Don't get up on that contour shade yet. We're not there. Blend that onto the nose. Tap, tap, tap. It looks really, really good. Alright, now let's go ahead and blend the nose. That same brush. And I just like to just stroke down the nose. Take that same brush and pat here and go pat down the nose. We didn't even have to go in with any more product. There's already product on the brush. Period. Like so. Alright, so that's what all the creams are looking like, you guys. It doesn't look the way I want it to look initially, but it will come together. So, powders. Now we're going to go on with powders, because you have to set all these creams down. So I'm going to go on my Born This Way Too Faced in the shade Mahogany. This is a multi-use complexion powder, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques powder brush. It's really big. I'm going to pat into this, and I'm going to pat the whole face except under the eyes. I'm going to put all this to set all of those creams that I did put on my face all over hunty. Even do your brows. You want to set those brows. You want them to look greasy. Alright, so that's set. Okay. He was asking me about blush earlier. I'm going to do a powder brush. I'm not going to do a cream blush. Now I'm going to go on my Laura Mercier powder. It works really good with the Milk foundations. And if I ever not wet my sponge before all this, like what? I'm going to take this e.l.f. sponge right here, and I'm going to go into that powder. I'm going to dab it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to set under my eye. Now I'm going to set under my eye. Okay. You can clearly see the difference when set. Let's set the other side. Alright, so now we have the under eye set. Now we're going to go ahead and set the forehead. Set that forehead, and yes, we don't want it to be shiny. Now we're going to set the chin. See, this shade is like translucent for real. Like, it doesn't even show up a color. I'm going to do it again. And this time, I'm going to go up the nose and around the mouth with the excess. You have to go in with more. Go ahead. Just keep dabbing on the back of your hand like so. Like this. And go around the mouth. I kind of go in a couple of times with my powder to get it where I want it. Alright, so now the nose. On my nose, I just go ahead and I put that line and I leave it. I let that nose set. That's what I do let bake, is my nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and go on my Charlotte Tilbury. Y'all know I'm in love with this airbrush bronzer, baby. And this is the shade, you guys. Looks can be very deceiving. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys on the back of my hand. Like, look at that. That shade is nice and like deep. Like a deep shade. You can clearly see that. I'm going to take my blush brush and I'm going to go right into that product. Okay. Dab, dab, dab. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to set where I did contour my face at. Or bronze up my face at, I should say. Around that hairline. Alright, so now that we have the face all bronzied up, we're going to go ahead and go in with a blush. We're going to use the Juvia's Place blush. I'm all into this orange shade right here. This one's really pretty, but this orange one really works on the skin for me best. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face and come back and give you guys my final look. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, so this is the final look. This is how it came out. I'm telling you, you put everything on your face at one time. And you blend it out, you go over with some powders, and you good. 20 minutes, you out the door, period. So if you really, really like this video, don't forget to give me a like, comment down below. And I love you guys. Stay pretty. Bye.